What is the pettiest, silliest, most meaningless hill you are willing to die on? After you've finished using something, say, a pair of scissors or a flashlight, put them back where they belong so the next person can use them. The people on the elevator exit first. That means before the losers waiting for the elevator enter. Always. Every time. No exceptions. If I'm riding an elevator and you try to get on before letting me off, I will make it awkward for everyone involved and I will have literally no shame. Is negative shame possible? I will have negative shame for making you feel awkward trying to block me from getting off the elevator. Eater, apparently my new petty hill to die on is that negative shame is obviously intended to be humorous. I know what pride is. People, please don't try to have a conversation with me when I'm in another room. Especially if I'm doing dishes, laundry, making food, showering, etc. I'm trying to listen to you, but cannot clearly hear what you're saying. Odds are I'm going to ask you to repeat yourself 3 times, or I'm going to ignore you. You entered Dale and I can come to where you are. Either way, you'll likely be pissed about it. I now understand why that pissed my mother off so much when I was younger. Edit. Much obliged Reddit family for the gold. Put stuff back where you got it from. For the love of all holy ducks. If you take the last of something, throw the duckine box/bag away. Sincerely, all parents everywhere. Every day, something that happens every day, ordinary, unremarkable. Having any sound coming from your phone over the speaker in public. TF is wrong with you? I don't need to hear your stuffy music or your conversation. Scrape your damn plate off before putting dishes into the dishwasher. I'm home from college right now, living in a 5-person home. And my sister is the only person who understands this. Everyone else basically puts meals in the dishwasher, or they let things like cereal get stuck to the plates and cups, which drives me crazy. Lol. It's a dishwasher, not a garbage can. Chew with your mouth closed. Close the dang cabinet doors. Close all the doors. Those new extra safe, high visibility headlights should not be installed in any vehicles larger than a wagon. I don't need LED spotlights pointing into my eyes from the front and all 3 mirrors. Seeing is fun for other drivers too. That if my wife just stops asking me questions and watch the movie, she'll understand what the movie is about. Edit. For the record, my wife is the best person in the world, and if I were to answer this question for her, she'd probably tell me that the way I load the dishes will eventually give her a stroke. Her way does get them cleaner after all. You're not the only person in the grocery store. Lady, move your cart to the side in anticipation of others trying to get by. It's not predicting the future, and you really need to work on your spatial awareness. Edit. I've long held the opinion that there are 2 kinds of people in this world. Shopping cart people and non-shopping cart people. And just remember, it's always malice, never ignorance. Throw away your trash at the movie theater. I will argue all day long with people who use apostrophes when something is plural. Please stop. You lose loose change. Your team did not lose. You did not lose your wallet. You don't have loose change. This is my Waterloo. How the dishwasher is loaded. The only thing worse than being the only one in the house who does the dishes is being the only one in the house who does the dishes properly. People who don't mix their sour cream so it isn't suppy on top before they use it. What is wrong with them? Leaving the lights on when there's no one in the room. This is such a stupid thing, but it just gets on my nerves. Live streaming your kids' punishments should be illegal. A lot is 2 ducking words. You do not have free reign over something. It is free reign. It is an equestrian metaphor, people. That box of useless cables in my closet, you know, the one that has a bunch of old USB cables, RCA cables, even S-video cables, and a stuff load of ACK adapters I can't find the ends for. Yeah, that box is mine, and I will never throw it away. Even if it only comes in handy once a year. I'll be damned if it doesn't feel great feeling like a dang hero when your friend or family member needs one of those useless cables for something. Edit. Wow. My first gold. Thanks. That teleporters kill the person and create replicas on the other end. I may very well consider murder whenever I see/hear the use of for all intensive purposes. When not in use, the microwave is a clock. Stop leaving your unused time on there. You just have to hit the cancel button once. Damn. We'll talk. Why the duck don't they auto clear after like 5 minutes though? If you tell me you are going to defiantly do something, I'm going to picture you doing it with defiance. All angry, marching around pissed off that you had to do it. It's definitely people. Definition in Italian defi and lie are two completely different words with completely different connotations and definitions. When I was younger, I got a job at Subway. The manager was showing me the ropes and told me we take the chicken out right away to de-thaw before service. All I said was, "You mean to just thaw?" I did not have a job at Subway after that conversation. MSG is not dangerous, and it's sad. So many people miss out on its deliciousness because of misinformation. The woman that sued McDonald's for the dangerously hot coffee was right, and she should say it. I agree. Their coffee was above the maximum temperature considered safe and her resulting burns were agonizing, debilitating, and insanely expensive. Also, she lost her original judgment when McDonald's appealed, meaning she endured all that public scrutiny and humiliation and wasn't compensated for her medical or legal bills. The negligence and greed of a gigantic corporation ruined her life. Espresso, not espresso. I work in a national grocery chain known for its organic foods. My job just started implementing break logs for our 10-minute breaks. We don't have to punch out for them and get 2 per day. Someone was caught taking longer breaks, and instead of talking to said person like an adult, we all have to keep log of our breaks. Immigrant, but man and won't sign the logs because I don't believe in collective punishment. It's here. Here, not here. Here. Get it ducking right. You can clearly taste the difference between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Don't at me. Coca-Cola and Pepsi, Sprite and Sierra Mist/Mist Twist, Mr. Pib and Drive, Pepper Mountain Dew and Mellow Yellow, they are not the same. Not every Indian dish you eat is curry flavored. Stop. I will go to enormous lengths in order to avoid speaking with someone over the phone. Email, text, go to their office, sit and fume. I don't know why exactly, but I ducking hate it. It is worth pulling all the hardware off of furniture I'm throwing away. I might use it to build something someday, and screws/drawer handles/whatever are expensive. Also, never mind that huge pile of saved up hardware in the garage. My mess is my business. Push your goddamn chair in when you stand up from the table. And turn off the ducking light when you leave the room. If the door was closed when you came in, close it when you leave. Self-plagiarism is stupid and should not be a form of plagiarism. It is. I couldn't care less, because if you could care less, that means you care at least one bit. But if you couldn't care less, then it means you do not care at all. Effect vs effect. It pisses me off all the time when people use them wrong. I'm an astronomer. I know nothing about your dumb but astrology signs, so stop telling/asking me about it. On-premise is not a valid shortening of on-premises. If you are going to be lazy, shorten it to on-prem for duck's sake. Flying cars are dumb. The idea is nice. You entered day, I learned you realize that it's too much responsibility and it costs too much for your average idiot to operate legally and safely. People have enough trouble driving in 2 dimensions. I can't imagine adding a third would help the situation. Hard shot first. You can't tell me otherwise. George Lucas. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't play as a male character in an MMO. And I swear, if I have this argument one more time with a dude that's playing as a female character, I will scream. It's perfectly reasonable to compare apples to oranges. They are both fruits. They are both readily available year-round. And they comprise the two primary breakfast juices. Principle and principle. If something is against your principles, you should know it does not make sense. You don't do things on accident. You do things by accident. Being cut in line makes me so irrationally angry. It's could have, should have, would have, not could have, should have, would have. Single-ply toilet paper should not exist. It is a goddamn crime against humanity. Do not salt the food I've made you. You went today, I learned you've tried it. Mr. Pepper is not the same as drive. Pepper, I will not drink it. Please let me know if you don't have / offer drive. Pepper, and I will choose something else. Put your seatbelt on before you drive away. Just because you are blood related to someone does not mean you need to care about them, love them, or even like them. Oxford, use it. Hayden Christensen's Anakin was brilliantly acted, but poorly written. I hope you realize the irony of choosing Hayden Christensen's Anakin as your hill to die on. You underestimate my power. Toilet paper goes over, not under. Hey, thanks for watching, and please, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.